Alright, hello and welcome. I'm Inigmas, and here we are. We're going to do some game development. Today, we are going to attempt to integrate a Rust programming language with our Godot game. Well, let's see how well that works out. Let's see here. What am I looking for? This guy here. Boom. Alright, let's take a look. Yeah, Godot Rust. GDNative Bindings for Rust. Part of the reason for this, hello Wolfborn. Good to see you. Yeah, but part of the reason that what we're doing here is that we noticed that when we created a user sort of defined, by user I mean like the developer, as in like my code defined, right, resource inside of Godot, right, we couldn't use it as a type to give our nodes. So instead of that, we had to be like, yeah, I guess it accepts a resource of whatever type, and that seemed super weird. Super weird. So, rather than mess around with that sort of nonsense, I thought, hey, this Rust stuff. Programmer! What's up, programmer? Alright. Yeah, so like, hey, this Rust stuff might work. I should be able to define a resource, hopefully, in Rust, and use that. And so what will that replace with what we currently have? Well, we currently have this dude.gd, right? There's our class name. He extends resource. You know, he's a dude doing the dude thing. So I felt like, hey, you know, if I could use Rust to define this dude as opposed to GD script, then maybe I could, you know, specify that, you know, a given node needs a dude. You know, dude info, that sort of thing, right? Dude stats. I don't know. We'll figure something out, right? So, first things first, I guess, is we should maybe look at the documentations. How do we get this thing up and going? I've done it before, but it was some time ago. So let's see if I can't remember how to do it. Alright, so yeah, so we know that we need to have, this is about our cargo build, right? Alright. Yep, here's some examples. It seems like a good idea. Let's get, you know, a basic sort of example going. For a full tutorial, check out some sort of a getting started guide. What is this? GDNative. Oh, okay, so this is the Godot Rust book. Oh, this is relatively new. I don't know if I saw this the last time I was playing with it. So let's figure out what's going on. At the end of the tutorial, you'll have a working copy of the Dodge the Creeps example from the main repo. Ah, pretty sweet. Yeah, I think I tried building one of those myself without a guide at some point. Once I started kind of getting the gist of it, I was like, yep, alright, I think I'm more or less figured it out, done. But it's the setup that's the kind of tricky part. Alright, so yeah, here we go. Set up. Wow, these look like very recent instructions talking about Godot 3.2.2 stable. And as I recall, if I recall correctly, we are at 3.2.2 stable. Excellent. Like I said, very recent instructions indeed. This will be very helpful in trying to figure out what's we doing. Alright, so I'm pretty sure, yeah, I've recently did a Rust update. Yep, my Rust should be at the latest version. I've got IntelliJ on this box, I think. Please tell me I do, because free. I don't know that I have the Rust plugins installed yet. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I forget. That's okay. We'll see, however much stuff I don't have, that's stuff that we can walk through together to figure out how to take care of, right? My videos aren't really meant to be tutorials per se, so much as, hey, let's build stuff together sort of videos, with the hope that, people will be learning as we go. That's been my experience lately. I have been in a little too much of tutorial hell. So now I think it's time that, no, really, I need to do something, right? To where I'm breaking free of the tutorial hell, figuring out how to do stuff on my own. And I'm hoping that, if people are out there following along with, that, they can also break out of any sort of thing that they're working through. Yeah. And we're going to get some experience together, solving the problems as they come up. Right? Not knowing the solutions beforehand. That sort of thing. Right? Alright, because it's always something to... See, I want to open, I think, a folder and see what happens with that, right? So, let's open a folder. Type of folder do we open? And that one? Yeah, let's just open that up right there. We don't have no cargoes yet or nothing else, so IntelliJ might be a little like, what is this? Why did you bring me here? Just text files. But it's okay, we'll get IntelliJ up to speed. Don't show tips. Close. Okay, thank you. Jeez. Alright. Externally added files can be added to Git. Oh, really? I had no idea. Thank you, IntelliJ. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What is this? We ignored all of that, right? Because this appears to be the correct. It'll open it. There we go. Found ignored but not excluded directory. Like, I don't even know what that means. Ignored but not excluded? Like, are you serious right now? I've never seen IntelliJ complain about that. Leave me alone? How about that? Let's do that. Would you like to add unversioned files to the git ignore? No! Leave me alone. What makes you think you know what I want? So far, you're very bad at guessing. Project configuration files can be added to Git. Oh, you mean like this .idea directory? No thank you. Alright, apparently we need to add some idea ignores, right? Like what? .idea / right? Like, leave me alone. Stop harassing me. Oh my goodness. I do not recall IntelliJ being this obnoxious. It's been a while since I've started up a brand new project with it. Alright, that's fair. Alright, so we got, here's our same exact file structure we see over in the Godot engine. Here's all our files. Everything here looks very sort of plugins supporting Godot files found. Alright, what do you got? GD script. It says 3D.1. I'm a little, I don't know. Is that sufficient for Godot 32.2.2, for instance? I'm not sure what this version here means. Probably just the version of the plugin. Shouldn't worry about it. You can always disable it if we need to. Res completion, code completion. Wow. All right. Third-party plugins privacy notice. JetBrains is not responsible. Okay. Whew. All right, that's okay because this guy's best edited from the UI from Godot anyway. But it's fun having a little a little syntax highlights and whatnot. Keeping things pretty. All right, so we got idea ignored. So I'm just going to go ahead and double check my Git status. I've recently checked this project into Git. And so far, the biggest thing we've got, I think, is the one change that we have thus far to .getignore. It's okay, I think that there will be more changes to our .getignore soon. So just for fun, so if yeah, let's go ahead and shrinky-do that guy. What am I doing? I think I wanted to... Hey, Rustling, how do I get started with just a Rust program? Because I forget suddenly. Oh, I've already got it installed. Learn. Read the book. Come on, give me cargo book. Just give me the... Where'd the basic thing go? We go audio only. Okay. Well, that's fine. Alright, so we got some of that going. Clean up some things here. How's it doing? That's right. Where'd my Rust book go? Rust book. Seriously? You guys change it? Read the book. Okay, click. Hooray! Hello, cargo. Where's that one at? Yep, I've got the cargo, right? So which cargo? Hooray! I've got cargo. Cargo is installed. So just for funsies, I'm just gonna come up with a kind of a fake cargo project, right? That's gonna be like cargo new hello cargo, just for fun, real quick. Hello cargo. This will give us some files on our. All right, it's fine. It talks about get right in here, which is what I want. It has also created a new Git repository. Oh, it did it? Because I just did an ls-la, and I'm not seeing the thing I expected, which indeed was the new Git repo. So it's a little annoying. Okay. Is there not one? Git status. Oh, I think I did the thing here. All right, okay. I'm starting to understand where I made my mistake. All right, let's try it again. I was inside of an already Git enabled repository, which is interesting. I wonder if it updated our Getignore, right? So where did it go? Here we go. Did you get updated? No? Okay, good. I just double checking. Okay, let's double check our hello cargo. LSLA VI dots Getignore. Oh, that's it? Alright. Sure, whatever, man, right? Our Rust ignores. I guess we could say, like, what? Target slash? We'll be getting a target slash eventually. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, cool. That's about what I expected. So, back to here. I just wanted to just double checking some stuff and things. Alright, yeah, we've got Rust up, we've got Rust-y, we've got all the things. Hooray. Set up. Yeah, let's do a hello world. Alright. At the end of this section, you will end up with an empty project that simply prints hello world. Yeah, okay, sure. Ooh, let's see here. First, create an empty project using the Godot GUI. Then, create an empty crate beside the project. Beside it? Okay. This is the first time I was looking for instructions about this before, about where the recommended place to put these things were, side by side in the same directory, like everything kind of all over the place. But I'm liking the idea of, yes, having... So what we're going to do is this. Here, just give me a new one of these. Pop this up here. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Alright, cool. So, what are we doing? Let's get out of hello cargo, and indeed, I don't think that guy needs to be there either. Alright, but we're just going to, alright, inside of our Apocalypse road trip, we've got some things set up, right? Like, we've already got this git ignore, we've got some other stuff. Yo, git status, what do we got? Yeah, so our branch master is up to date, right? Double check, pull, looking good. Now, so depending on what sort of project you're on and what you're doing, there are a wide variety of ways to use git. Right now, I'm just going to go off of the assumption that I am a single person on this project, and I'm just kind of like trying to get it started quickly, you know, by laying a whole lot of stuff down at once. So things are a lot less regimented in this state. I don't expect to be doing, like, we could try out doing feature branches and that sort of stuff, you know, and it's like, yeah, but like, then, you know, going through like a whole pull request thing, and I'm like the only guy on the project, it seems more like a waste of time. I don't know. But on the other hand, you know, what we got here is good, so what we're going to do is we're going to commit it, I think, and we're going to push it. And then, yeah, so then, I don't know, should I do a branch for, like, you know, transitioning to Rust, perhaps, maybe. Maybe. It does have the useful side benefit of, like, if I want to cancel out of it, I can just, like, screw it. Screw this, right? Go back. Maybe I will. Maybe we'll make a feature branch. Maybe I will do that. Oh, man, I'm so rusty at some stuff, though. It's okay, because we're doing Rust. Alright, bad puns, bad puns. What you gonna do, right? Alright. Yeah, let's get a little bit of music going. Alright, yeah, let's just reload that guy, hit play. Are doing the, yeah. Alright, hopefully something at some point will start to sound like music. Alright. Not too bad. So, let's see. Hello, cargo. Yes, we're playing around with Git now. That's what we're doing. We're playing around with Git, commit that .gitignore file that we've changed, right? Please enter the commit message. Alright, updated the .gitignore prepping, right, for kind of Rust. Right? We're prepping for that Rust lang. We are prepping and IntelliJ IDEA. Alright. That's what we're doing there. Cool. Git push. Cool. Now, how do you quickly make a branch? I always forget. Yeah, let's make me a new branch. Basic branching and merging. Yeah, do some work, make a branch, some stuff. Yeah, -B, that's what I thought. Alright, sure. Sure. And this is actually for, we have our ticketing system, thanks to GitLab, where I have issues now. So I could say that this is for issue number 11. Right? Cool. So, what are we going to do here? We're going to say what? Git branch B, right? And say what? For, yeah, issue 11. Okay, and apparently this is the shorthand for Git branch issue 11 and then Git checkout issue 11. That's why I like that. What? Are you kidding me? Unknown switch B. Did I mess something up? Yeah, we did. Because I'm a dummy. I can't read too good. There we go. Boop. Alright, we did it, guys. Alright, we're on branch issue 11. Nothing to commit. And we are working tree clean. Alright. I think maybe the safest thing to do at this moment in time actually might be to let's close out of this guy, right? Yeah. We're going to quit to the project list. Why? Because we're about to change right out from under Godot what it is that we're even looking at to begin with. Yeah, I'll go ahead and close him. Let's bring this guy up into the fold. Boom. There we go. So let's go ahead and do some sort of like, you know, right? Godot game, maybe? Godot game. Right? Because where did our... Yeah, here we go. So, yeah, so in our documentation here, what are we doing? So in the docs, oops, oh, in the docs, we're over here and we're saying, all right, we're gonna have a Godot project, right? And then we're gonna have a GDNative sort of library. And he wants them side by side, which is fine by me. All right, we can do that. Alright, make dir Godot game, right? Yeah, alright. Now we can basically just... What are we moving? We're moving all of the things, right? Dot... Let's see, import? Yeah, we're gonna move dot import to Godot game. We're gonna move assets to Godot game. We're gonna move GD source to Godot game. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna move project to Godot game. LSLA. It's fine. Get ignore is fine. Godot game is good. Yeah? Yeah. So now I know that we didn't... I have to remember how get ignore works. So I'm also, I think, we need to move where IntelliJ is looking at. What's the one sort of like ickiness I had with this whole side-by-side thing? But it's probably better anyways than having two different IDEs. Each of them looking at the same sort of space at the same time anyways. So... so dot idea is there, get is there, get ignore is there. Oh yeah, we need to... I don't know, do we need to move raw at all? The whole point of raw was that it was ignored by the Godot to begin with. It's not a part of Rust, and it's not really a part of the Godot game. The whole point of raw was just like, you know, I've got raw resources here, like here are some Sprite mock-ups that I made at some point, off screen. So what did I do? ASE, yep, there we go. So, yeah, so I was playing around, I was all like, hey, let's make a mock-up screen. So I drew this up, then I found a background image that kind of reminded me of what I had drawn, then I did all the things. That's how we designed that UI. So this is not really a part of the Godot Project. Raw is not a part of the Godot Project, right? Yes, that's what we're saying. Excellent. Now, let's go ahead and... So, IntelliJ there, he's been updated to the idea that, yeah, everything here it's moved in there. And he's not quite sure what to do about it yet, I don't think. That's okay, because we are going to try... We're going to do a get status here real quick. Ooh, did I do things the wrong way? Did I do things the wrong way? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I think I did things the wrong way. My bad. My bad. Man, my head is... Whew, I don't know where it's at. Alright. So we're just for fun, we're gonna go back in the Godot game. And we're just gonna like bring all of the things that were in Godot game and bring them back out. LA. Yeah, move dot import back there too. Thank you. Let's see if how's our Git status now? Hey, everything's fine. All right, great. Oh gosh. Alright, so now that we've got that, right? Let's see, let's have to go back to my management here. Everything's looking peaceful and good. Alright, so we've got some Git. Come on, Git, help us out here. What did I need to do? What did I do wrong? Git move. Alright, sure, let's do that. Oh, and you know what's funny? Is import is ignored. So actually I didn't need to worry about that one. That one was fine. Dot import. Yeah, just go back to Godot game. I don't know what I'm thinking. Alright, so now alright, git move project.godot to the Godot game. Git move GD source to the Godot game. Git move assets over to the Godot game. Alright, so we've got most everything there looking pretty good. What do we want? So we've got .get ignore, those all belong in the root. Godot game, that belongs in the root. .idea belongs in the root. Raw belongs in the root. Alright, cool. So git status. Woo! We renamed some stuff! Yes, we did. We renamed a bunch of things, right? Alright, so now, for funds, let's tell Godot about what we did. Alright, hey Godot! Missing project! Oh no! Oh, remove missing. It's okay, remove it all. It's okay, because now we're going to do a scan. Yeah, select the current folder. Hooray, look at that. Oh, I don't need you here. Alright, so what do we got? Seems pretty happy. Alright. Let's go ahead and run it and see how happy it is. Hey guys. Yeah. Alright. Pretty good. Cool. Alright, so now we've got Godot, and he is happy. Happy and good to go. So now what do we do? So git status. So we've so let's go ahead and we can commit just this. That's the whole point of these local branches and things and the fast forwards and everything, right? You can commit often with git on your local thing without affecting any of the network's resources or whatnot, right? So we could say git commit. You want to give it a message? It's not about messages. This isn't SVM. Come on. Whew. So we did our status, right? And you see a bunch of stuff is renamed. Alright. It's all green, right? Oh, changes to be committed. Yes, we're correct on that. Git restore. Yep. Okay. So we could just say git commit A. That's what we want to do. Alright, look at all that. Look at all these changes. Look at all these things we're committing. Alright, let's do it. So what did we do? We moved the Godot aspect, right? To, right? What was it? Godot game. Bam. Alright. Cool, nothing to push here because we don't have a remote branch set up yet. So we got our git status. Nothing to commit. Same things, right? What if we did do a git pull for fun? And what do we get? There's no tracking information. Yes, of course not, because we haven't created a remote branch, which is fine. All right. Now what do we do? So Godot is happy. He's got his project, and things are looking good. What's interesting too is I think that we set up our git ignores correctly in that these things still appear to be ignored, right? Because we didn't go with the suggested sort of thing of like, oh yeah, target that one, but You know, or whatever, right? Okay, so the main one under test here appears to be this guy. Maybe export presets, but I don't even think we have that folder in here yet, right? Startup translation, we don't have any of those yet. We don't have any .monos or nothing. But we do have this guy, and that is ignored still. So good. That is what we want. Now, where'd our documentations go? Documents? What do we do now? Alright, here's what we do. So we are inside of Apocalypse Road Trip. Yep, we want to be a peer to this Godot game, right? We're going to say cargo init lib. Let's see. My GDNative lib. Alright. Art. Lib. I'm gonna call it art lib. Ah, maybe we should call the other one art game. Art for Apocalypse Road Trip, right? Yeah, we got the art. Alright, so what are we gonna do with this art? Actually, that might not even be terrible. I think I like the idea of doing that. Art Godot. Alright, yeah, let's do that. Git move Godot game to something like art. Alright, Godot. Art Godot versus art GDNative lib. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. Alright. Cargo init lib. The art GDNative. I don't even need to say lib, do we? Does every library in Rust need to say like -lib after it? I don't think there's any rule about that, right? This will just be our art GDNative. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Create library packages. All right, let's do that. Where did Godot go? Oh no, everything died. Oh, I hope it didn't mess with anything. Don't save nothing. Save nothing. Save it. Alright, so yeah, everything here is looking as it should be. There's no more Godot game, right? Alright, so let's Godot, come back. Let's fix you again. To fix you, yes, I know. Remove the missing. You have to remove them all. Okay, do a scan. And the current folder. That guy. Alright. Select this guy. And everything looks happy and pretty, right? Alright. Sweet. Looking good. Yeah, so let's go ahead now. And we can boop that guy. So he's sitting there doing what he's supposed to be doing. Alright. Cool. Now, what are we up to? So, how do you think about things? You happy? Yeah, so we got this guy. What do you know about, no cargo projects found using Rust up? Alright, let's, what is this, attach? Is that the button I want to click? I don't know. Seems to be doing something. Let's see, is IntelliJ happy with this not being like in the root here? Looks pretty happy. We've got this cargo lock now. That's neato. I don't recall doing any builds previously. That normally is something that takes place after the builds. Yes? Yeah, cool. So we got some tests. Alright, we got our mod tests. Looking good. 2, 3, 4. Oh man. Why is everybody defaulting to 4 spaces? 4 spaces is so ugly. Alright, don't keep indents and empty lines. Don't use the tab character. Ugh, whatever you do. Horrific. Alright, just fix it. Re-indent. Okay, I don't know what you were thinking. Okay, does this work? If I hit the play. Yeah, run it. Yeah, compiling. Hey, there we go. Test results. Look at that guy. Sweet, finish that test. Unoptimized, debug info, etc. Test pass 1. Yay, because 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. How about that? Alright. Cool. So now we've still got some documentation to work through, which I accidentally hit a button on. Alright. Yes, we've got our Godot project. We got our lib, we got our cargo tunnel. All of the things are happy. Alright, let's move this off to the side so I can just sort of copy paste some stuff over, right? Alright, what do we got here? Yeah, let's just pretend we didn't see that too much. And we got some addition. What type of additions are we going for? Alright, we got 2018. You guys got addition. Addition of what? How do I care? This is package. I know we said lib when we did it, right? Yeah. And I know this Rust book, newish looking. So, alright, let's just do that. Come down here. Hey! Lib! What do we got here? We got some crate types. It's equal to what? Boom, boom, CDY lib. Alright. Yeah, that's what we want. That's our crate type there. For fun, we're gonna say, oh no, this is like that's the version we're at. Alright. We're gonna say what? GDNative 09. Is that the latest? Oh, I thought we were at 090 preview.0. I mean, the tag here says 090 preview.0. Oh well, let's see what happens, right? We can come in here and we can say GDNative, right? Is equal to. You're not gonna give me any sort of like help here? Yeah. Alright, that's what we found. See, that's why cargo is great. You're like, you tell me what version I should choose. I don't know. And it, yeah, figures it out for you. Good to go. Alright. So, we got some organization of some rusty code. Alright, looking good. You can get some boilerplate up in here. You should now be able to compile your crate into a dynamic library, but a little bit of boilerplate is required before Godot can actually be able to load it as a GDNative library. Replace the contents of lib.rs with the following code. Alright, so let's get to it. Get doing some codes and things, yeah? Alright. So, yeah, I don't think we need none of this test stuff. It won't hurt to keep it in, I guess. But yeah, use GDNative. Alright, there we go. Prelude. Bang, start. Send. Alright. FN init. Handle. And what is this? Init handle. Right. Boom. Looking pretty. Yeah, we'll just... Okay, that's what it says to do there. And then what? We could say... Godot. GDNative. Init. Bang. There we go. Looks pretty fun. Now what? Godot. Native. Script. Init. Bang. Boom. Got it. GDNative terminate. Bang. Alright. It's pretty fun, right? This code does several things. Yes, yes. The prelude helps to, you know, grant us some imports, right? Looking good. Got some imports. What else we got? Yeah, our FN init. Yes, we've got some sort of init function. It's got some sort of an init handle. This declares an empty callback function, which is called when the library is loaded by Godot. All script classes in the library should, right, be registered here using handle.addClass by native class. You only need one of this in the entire library. Alright. Sounds good. These macros, so then we got the macros down here, right? They define the necessary C callbacks used by Godot. You only need one of these in the entire library. Note how the init function defined earlier is given to the Godot native script init macro as a callback. Wait, what? Oh, I think I did not do that. So there we go. Yes, that is that's probably the more correct thing to do. Hooray. Alright, GDNative internals. The purposes of these macros will be discussed in detail in an overview of GDNative. For now, treat these as magic incantations. Alright, sure, sounds good. Oh, this book has gotten, documentation's gotten better since I first tried this. I think it was like, you basically start off with the C example and you work from there to figure out what to do. Good to stay hydrated. Yes. Alright, so now, what are we gonna do? We are gonna play around. We got some... We still got this FN init guy here, right? And we're gonna say pub struct hello world. It's from the hello world that you can build anything. Alright, so derive that native class, right? Yeah, and whoop, there we go. We are going to inherit a node. That looks pretty good right there, I think. Yeah. And what do we do? So we we inherit. See this, right? Hash open, then close that in. Right, and then same thing here. Hash open, close. I'm just wondering why this one is highlighted white, whereas this one is not. Whatever. We'll find out what we did wrong pretty soon if we did do something wrong. Alright, handle. Add class. Okay. Yeah, two of those in there. And we can say hello world. Close bracket. Semi-close. Sweet. Looking good. Control S on that guy. Similar to the GD script extends directive. Alright, the inherit attribute tells Godot Rust the most general base class in your script can, but the most general base class your script can be attached to. Here, node is the parent class of all nodes in the scene tree, so it would be possible to attach node world to any other node, or to any node or scene in Godot. Ugh. Unfortunately, this won't compile just yet. Rust will complain about the lack of a new method and a native class methods trait. Sure. Yeah, we gotta fix up those native class method traits. Alright, so let's go ahead and we're gonna make our impl for hello world. So again, yeah, you start off here and you can go so many places. So that's what we're gonna do. New owner amper node. Alright, arrow over to self. That's our return type, I do believe. And we're just gonna say hello world. And that is all. Hooray. Yeah, close that, close that. And now what? Now we're gonna say hash methods. What is this? Impl. Hello world. Wow, what are we doing? Separate out some stuff here. Only one impl block can have the methods attribute, which will generate code to automatically bind exported methods to Godot. Alright, so only one impl block can have methods, and that generates code to automatically bind any exported methods to Godot. Alright. Yeah, so for now, this appears empty, I guess. Looking good, alright. Alright, so hello world type is like any regular Rust type, and can have any number of ordinary impl blocks. However, it must have one, and only one, impl block with the hash methods attribute, which tells Godot Rust to generate code that automatically binds any exported methods to Godot. Alright. Sounds good. Got some creating the native script resource. Alright, so now you should be able to build a dynamic library with a hello world script class in it. Well, let's find out, shall we? Well, we got some builds here. Recompile. Let's see. Let's build the project. What are you gonna do? Anything? Being yourself. Come on, Tell J. Like, did it work? I ain't getting output, man. What are you doing? I have to RF this hello nonsense that I put down there. Let's go into Apocalypse. Let's go to Art. GDNative, right? We're going to try it ourselves here. We're going to say cargo build. Yeah, I'm not sure. I might have to redo how I've done this IntelliJ project. Basically, it seems to understand that, oh, there is a cargo thing here. Amazing to me, just saying something or other. Let's try this, right? Go right click on our cargo project, right? And we're like, what? Like build. Like that worked, right? Yeah, cargo. Hey, cargo. Hey, cargo. Some cargo settings. Okay. Run a cargo command. Yeah, like build. Why don't you just have that as like a double click? Yeah, run it. Build. There we go. Could not find. Yeah, see, that's IntelliJ is messing up because of that. So here's what we're gonna do. All right, let's just kind of want to exit. Yes, I want to exit. I was hoping to go back to some sort of project view thing of it again, but whatever. All right, come on. Let's. If I open you back up, are you just gonna take me back to the project that I just quit out of? I know you've got some sort of view, right? Don't mess with me, man. Yeah, I think it opened it up what I didn't want it to open up. Oh my gosh. Oh man, stop messing with me. Alright, come on. How do I just get back to, like, take me back to the project view or whatever. I just want to close this project. There we go. Just want to close that project. Alright, thank you. Now we're gonna get rid of that project. Alright, thank you. And now we can come into our Apocalypse road trip and we can rmrf dot idea. Alright, yeah, we don't need no dot ideas up in there. Now we're gonna open an existing project for our art GDNative. Boom. Alright. Yes, you did find that. Congratulations. Now maybe we can, like, build like it's a proper project or something. Yeah? Alright, using Rust up. That's good. Yeah. Expanding some Rust macros and whatnots. Ooh, 64 steps, huh? Alright, yep, you found it. Good job. You got any events in your event log using Rust up? Alright, yep, good. So now I want to do a build. Build the project! Whew, alright. What is going on here? Could not execute llvm config prefix. Why are you trying to do llvm stuff? Is that what we're doing here? Alright. That is a little confusing. Alright, I don't recall Rust having that sort of problems before. So Rust, what is this? Couldn't execute, right? llvm config. What? Yeah, couldn't do it. Why is this thing being annoying? Related to an old version of Clang, all my stuff should be ready to go. Alright, Rust up, update. Alright, checking for updates. We're at version 1.46. Flying Rust bind gen. Oh, where'd bindings go? There you go. Further example. Stuff. Huh. Well, I was not expecting that. Oh, Clang. Clang's the thing that I use. Oh! It's not actually required to building. If you see a warning about it in a failed build, it's likely that you're having a problem. I don't know, man. It says it couldn't execute it. And it said what? Failed to run a custom build. Caused by process didn't exit successfully. Build script build. Build script build. Alright. Yeah, because it couldn't do that. Alright. Makes use of bindgen, which depends on Clang. Instructions for installing bindgen's dependencies on popular OSs can be found here. Alright. That's Debian-based Linuxes, huh? Yeah, let's get Clang going. Let's go Clang. Oops. I didn't even do that. Yep. Alright. Let's go install some stuff. Cool. Alright. Yeah. Currently I have to do an apt install on llvm dev, libclang dev, and Clang. Ubuntu 16.10 provides the necessary packages directly. Well, I'm on 20 something. Yeah. Apparently I had to install it. Got some ARC stuff, etc. Alright. For Rust Bindings. So, yep, creating a project with cargo. Great. Yeah, just waiting for that to finish. Almost done. Got what? Git. Okay, good to go. OEOs. Yeah. Right, here we go. Alright. Where are we anyway? Should we go to Art GDNative? Yep, here we go. And I should be able to say cargo build. Although I want you guys to see it too, right? So let's do it in here instead. We're gonna say cargo build. Try it again. Alright. It's definitely taking longer. It's generally a good sign with Rust. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so apparently it was important to get LLVM and Clang and stuff running so we could do the bind-gen. Rust bind-gen. Alright, process finished. It has successfully created some form of a library. Yeah. My finger got cut. Neospore for it, man. Alright, that's fine. Let's see. Okay. So you are happy-ish. I'm not sure. Yeah, okay. Folder. Sure. Alright. So that all successfully compiled. So that's pretty cool. I don't like that automatic folding. I have to tweak my IntelliJ a fair amount to make it behave. Good. Like, what are you doing? He asked you to do that. Ugly. Why would you do something so ugly? Alright, so what are we doing? Yeah, so we got some sort of Rust binding stuff, right? Hooray, we did it, right? Yeah, so we should now be able to build the dynamic library with a cargo world script class inside, right? Like in it. Okay, great. But we also need to tell Godot about it. To do this, build the library with cargo build. Did it. After that, the resulting library should be in the target debug folder, which we should double check is indeed ignored. Looks pretty ignored to me. Yeah, we don't want to check stuff like that in. Nope. Do not want to check that in. Alright, so now we gotta tell Godot about it. Alright. To tell Godot about the Hello World class, a GDNative library resource has to be created. This can be done in the Inspector tab. Alright, so yeah, so let's go over to our Godot project, right? And what are we going to do with our Inspector tab? Alright, I got an Inspector tab right here. Alright? We're going to click on New Resource, I guess. Cool. And now we're going to say what? GDNative Library. Oh. Well, presumably we're going to have to save it somewhere, so we're going to have to figure out good places to save GDNative libraries. That's okay. So let's see here. So we got our GDNative library resource. Right. There's some sort of path stuff, right? Wait, we just create it. We're not gonna worry about any paths or anything. Hey, what? Hang on. Yeah, new resource. With that created, the path to the generated library can be set in the editor. Alright. Where? After specifying the path. Alright, this thing is like messing with me, right? Like, is this where I specify the path? It doesn't say. Right? Here, we're just gonna hit, yeah, save that, I guess, right? We're gonna have our what? Our Hello World library? No. This is our art. Right? GDNative. Alright, cool, look at that. We got that. Seriously, where am I supposed to specify a path to the GDNative library? I see load ones, I see singleton, I see symbol prefix. See, now the path is to this. This is exactly what I thought it was. Like, alright, great. Oh, I hate this stuff sometimes. It's like, alright. Yeah, a GDNative library resource has to be created. This can be done in the inspector panel by clicking new resource button. Did it. With the GDNative library resource created, the path to the generated binary can be set in the editor. But then it doesn't tell you how. Like, what is your problem? Where do I set it? So I recall, like, when I was doing the C example of this and earlier. Oh, I'm a dummy. Oh, look at that! Look at that! It's right here at the bottom of the interface. Because that's what I expected to see. Oh my gosh! Thanks, Godot. Oh my goodness, making me look like a big old dummy. All right, I am, but that's okay. All right. Oh man, yeah. So I think I built some sort of Linux 64 thing, right? So, eh? Oh no. Oh no, this thing messing with me? Oh, see, that's why I didn't think you could. Unless there's like... What's this? Res? What do you mean res? I'm just hoping to like... Come on, man. You messing with me? Alright, so, okay. What is going on? Oh, go up. No. Do I have to copy it over? Do I make a link? Why did you have me make them peer folders? Why did you make... Why were they peer folders? Right? If I can't specify the path. Look at this shit. Alright guys, this is the structure that you want here, okay? With everything in the Godot stuff inside of the Godot folder, okay? Oh wait. Wait. Now this is a child of the... It has to be, just like import is and just like assets is, right? These are inside of assets. This is inside of my Godot project. Great, that's what we did. That's our structure. Right? Right. And then we did, so we separate them out into these sibling things. Great, okay. And now what? We did our script, we got it to build. You didn't tell me, like, to change where its output was, did you? It says, yeah, do a cargo build. Oh, okay. Copy it to somewhere. Oh my gosh, alright. That's why you should read all the instructions, boys and girls. Oh my goodness. Alright, come on. I need to wake up. Something. I know, right? Programmer. Let's see. Yeah. Just pulling out my brain tendrils here. Alright, make dir... Do I want to make dir lib? Is that what I want to do? I think I kind of do. I'm not sure. All right, so we're just gonna do it. Here we go. Right, and we can say ln minus s back to into art g, right? D native, right? Into our target debug. What is this? Ooh, and speaking of debug, right? I'm pretty sure we can specify debug versus release versions of the binaries themselves. So even then, we might want to, in here, like make dir what p win, like our, we're gonna say len what 64 debug, right, versus release, right? We could start just like loading these things up. Right now we are on Linux, so that's what we're interested in. There's our debug directory. Now we're going to want to ln-s 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that what we're doing? Yes, GDNative, right into our target debug, and we need some sort of .so file. So there it is, .so. Boom. ln-s that over here. There we go. Now what? Now we should be able to come back into the Godot. All right, reload some of that. I said reload. Okay, it would also be helpful. Apparently we're already inside of the GDNative. That's funny. Okay, so yeah, we're going to now move lib over to Art Godot. Hooray! There it is. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's what we want. That's the one that we want right there. So that right there, that should say what? Linux 64, and I'm not sure if like. Okay, that's the dynamic library supposedly, right? And this right here are its dependencies. Good. Alright, so I'm not sure if we're doing a release versus debug in here just yet. That's fine-ish for now-ish, I'm thinking. Yeah, so we can save that then. I believe now that's good to go. So we can like click off of it, right? And like, oh, we're gonna look at this guy over here now, and oh, there he is, and all right, and there we go. We're back over here, and yeah, there he is. And so here's that. Yep, this is the dynamic library. These are the dependencies. I'm assuming we're like, release versus debug or anything yet, but that's fine. We'll worry about that later, right? We'll figure it out. All right, so we should have done the thing then. Okay, so now with the GDNative library resource created, do the thing. We did the thing, right? Okay, after specifying the path, save it. Okay, we did that. Now, the Hello World class can be added to any node by clicking the Add Script button in the pop-up. Alright, cool. So now we're just gonna make, I think what we're gonna do, right, is we're gonna be like, what? So inside of our road trip screens, main, title screen. Yeah, okay, so inside of title screen, we could just be like, yo, dude, just give me a node, man. Like, okay. And then what? Then we could say, this is our Hello World node, right? And we can attach a script to it, right? And we wanted to attach a native script. Ooh, and look at that. So we've got invalid class name. Uh-oh, I was pretty sure it's Hello World. Let's double check with here, right? Where, yeah, that looks very Hello World to me. Right, grab that, throw that in. We've got some built-in script. No, I don't think it's built in. It does inherit node. We did say that, so hit create. Now we can come back into our title screen. I don't think we actually did anything with it yet. Like, does it print Hello World ever? I don't think it does. But it's okay. All right, but I think it did something. I think it did something. I think it did something, you guys. All right. So what are we gonna do now? All right. Let's prove that it did something. That's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna prove it. So inside of this impl block with the hash methods, what we are going to do is we're going to do a hash export. Oops. Yep, there we go. Function ready. and amper self, right, owner, and amper node. Boom. Okay, that looks pretty good. We're going to override our underscore ready thing. And we're going to say Godot, or Godot print bang. Right? We can say hello Rusty Godot world. Right? Because this will be a pretty fun world. There we go. Yay! So that'll be pretty fun if that works. Right? Cool. So what do we do now? We come here. What was it? F9. It's Control 9. Alright. We jam Control and 9. Alright. Says it's finished. That was much faster this time. Hooray. And now, like, what? Refresh. Godot, refresh thyself. I don't know. Hit F5. Alright. Did it do it? I don't know. New character, hit back. Should have printed something, man. Alright, right? So now you can run the project from the editor. If all goes smoothly, it should launch but do nothing. That's because we haven't added any actual behaviors yet to make our script actually do something, right? Which is what we just tried to do. We can override the ready method in the impl block with the methods attribute, which is what we did. Yeah, we said Godot print. This is inside of our hello world. Okay. Take a look in a book. Alright. Alright, so yeah, so there's our impl hello world with the methods. And this says hash export, just like it says, with function under ready. We took in a self as a reference. We took in a node owner. And we said Godot print. And I was pretty sure we did a build. Yeah, and it seemed like it was happy and it was finished and that it did it. Alright. So in here, yep, so the export attributes use to tell Godot to expose the method. To tell Godot Rust to expose the method to Godot. In this case, we are overriding the ready method and printing a line. Now recompile it using cargo build. I did. Right? And copy the resulting binary. I don't need to copy nothing, man, because I already... Unless I messed up something and when I did something else. Alright, so if I come back to art, right, Godot lib, right, debug, yeah, it's still a soft link. And I'm pretty sure that that soft link is still there. It works, and that it is happy, and that it is good. Right? So let us just double check by coming in here into a terminal inside of IntelliJ, right? And we are going to say what? Cargo build. Finished! Cargo clean. Cargo build. Run commands using IDE. Yeah, I know. Why are you telling me about stuff I already did? Alright. Externally added files can be added to Git. Yeah, I know. Calm down. Like when IntelliJ discovers it's inside of a Git repo, it gets like really excited. Alright. Just calm down, buddy. Calm down. We're almost done. Alright, so. Oh man. So theoretically, we've just created our first thing, and we should be wrapping up now. So we did a Godot print bang hello world, right? Yep, Godot print bang hello world. Nothing special about the string. Rusty string seems to work. In progress, etc., etc. Alright, here we go. Gonna minimize that one for now. Okay, good. This guy is done. Now we can come back to our Godot engine. Like, did you? Alright, and how are you looking? Load once. If true, Godot only loads one copy of the library, and each script that references the library will share static data. Okay, I think that's fine. Singleton, no. Symbol prefix Godot underscore. Well, I don't know if that doesn't work. Right. We have an entry, right? And our lib lin64, right? Debug, etc. That all looks good. No dependencies. Alright. Alright. This is inside of our Hello World node, which we add whenever we see the title screen. Right? Yeah. Alright. Hit F5. And is it just me? Or did it not do any sort of a Godot print? Alright. Let's go ahead and RM that. We're going to ln minus s 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe, and art GDNative, right? Target debug SO. Boom. Re-reference it. What does the matter with you? You are a Hello World node. You are using this Hello World class, which is a GDNative script, yeah. This soft reload script, I don't know, what is that? Okay. Yeah. No. I don't know. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna come out here. Really? Every time I come back and forth, it should be newing up a title screen, which should new up this node, which should already, right? Did I mistype something? It says underscore ready. Oh man. Ugh. Well, not wanting to give up in failure here. I don't know what the heck is going on. What is happening? Alright, come on. Come on. This is under info hello world. I misspelled something? No. It says info hello world, right? If I had misspelled it, the compiler would have been like, what's the hello world? What are you talking about? Right? It'd have been mad at me if that's what had happened. Right? But everything here looks good and pretty. I even did a clean rebuild. Alright. No, I did it correct. Look. That says hash export right there. Hash export. Amper self. We did a Godot print. Alright, a Godot print. Alright, tell you what, let's what is happening here? We said cdy lib. This is our art GDNative version 001. Why it says edition 2018? Whatever, I don't care, right? This is methods. Hello world. Macro works like print line, but prints to the Godot editor output tab as well. Right, we said handle, add class, hello world. Of course, that's how we found it, isn't it? Right, because if we go into... Alright, if we come back in here, what did we do? We said... Right. Load. Oh. Yeah. Settings. GDNative. Why don't you know about it? Why aren't you in here? I recall before having to do something with libraries in here, but I don't even see any mechanism for playing with it. Right. File manager. No. Alright, right? Yes, and if we look here, we have... Yep, there it is, our libartgdnative.so. Yep. Right. So what is happening here? Here we are in our title scene. That's saved. That says hello world. New script or whatever, right? We want this native script. Hello world GNDS. NDS. Hang on, it can't. What's a GNDS? Well, how did you even come to be? How do you exist? What is this? Alright. Remove it. Alright. Open it up. Pay attention. What did you say? We said hello world. New GDNative library. What is hello world GDNS? Come on. Alright, maybe I'm missing something. So if I go to creating the native script resource. Right. After specifying a path, save it into a resource file. Did that. Now the Hello World class can be added to any node by clicking the Add Script button in the pop-up. Select native script, then set the class name to Hello World. Alright, hang on. We're gonna try again. Alright, I don't know. Load? Now? I don't know. That didn't match what we thought it would be. Alright, fine. Alright, so we're just gonna go like, nah. Alright, try a new script. A class name, right? We're gonna say hello world. Alright, yes, we are cool Wolfborn. We're gonna figure some stuff out. This right here, what's with this path, dude? Right? Now the hello world class can be added, right? To any node. Alright, by clicking the Add Script button, did it. Right? In the pop-up, select native script, did it. Set the class name to hello world, did it. Then select the native script resource in the inspector. Native script resource in the inspector. I feel like that was like one of the first things we did. In the inspector. Man, this doesn't make no sense. Oh, thank you for following Bumfuzzle Games. Appreciate it very much. As I as I stumble through setting up Rust with Godot. Appreciating the support I can get. All right. But yeah, so like, what's this thing's deal? Library. Oh! Is that what I needed to do this whole time? Is that what I was missing? I have no idea how to do that. I just use GDScript. Yeah, I've done this before, and it's always the setup. The setup is kind of like the killer thing that like takes a moment. That's okay, because I think I figured. Yeah, I think I got it. I got it. Look at that. Hello, Rusty Godot World. There we go. Got it. So after we... Okay, so apparently we made the script, right? Where did we make this Hello World script at? So we made it for this node here. We called Hello World, right? And we said, yeah, do this Hello World thing. And it should have made then, inside of screens, this Hello World GDNS resource. This Hello World GDNS resource needed to have the library art GDNS. This guy here, this is what needed to be added to it. Alright, so I've got half of mine now. Now that we've done that, we can go ahead and clear it. Oops. What did I clear? I just want to clear this. Oh, things are already set and we're running, so it doesn't want to change anything and got mad at me. That's fine. That's fine. Seriously, can we clear this? No? Alright, so yeah, library in native script is already set, do nothing. Like, that's fine and all, you guys. I just wanted to put it under this lib folder here. So, if you can hang with that sort of a change without breaking down, then by all means. No? Condition at, bang script data is true. Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't think you'd like that. That's why I wish you'd just let me clear it. It's already set. Do nothing. Oh, all the things are broken. All right, let's exit to the project list real quick to see if we can fix it. I'll do nothing. Don't touch it. Yes. Godot's very screamy at me. It's fine. All right. Okay. So we restarted it. Oops. Oh my goodness. Why do I keep maximizing? I don't want you to maximize. I want you to get into that corner. There you go. That's better. So now I can resize you appropriately. And okay. So there. So now we've got that. And now for our screens, main screen, right? Main screen turn on. We have this guy, which should still be broken, right? So hopefully then I can say, no really, please use this one. And I believe now it is happy. So now I can come back to our output, right, where we've set. Okay, uh-oh. Did it do it, or is it mad? Hey, it did it! Hooray! Yeah, resetting helped. If that did not help, my next thing I was going to do is going to be to go into the text file itself and to fix it by hand, which I believe should work. Alright, so yeah. Like I said, every time you go back, yep, it should new up one of these guys, and it should print out, hello, Rusty Godot World. Sweet. Alright. So that took a little longer than I expected to get the Godot World going. I think, so a couple big hang-ups. Let's see, the good thing about Godot is if something goes really wrong, you just edit. That's right. That is a really good thing. And the other super really good thing about it is that it's easy to edit using IntelliJ or any other sort of text editor IDE thing you want. You can throw VS Code at it, it doesn't matter. So that's pretty good. And then, yeah, attempted to use Vim. Oh yeah, throw Vim at it. Alright, cool. So now that we've figured that out, I think, not familiar enough with the API. Yep, I definitely rely on completion as well. I'm getting old. I can't just remember all the things anymore. All right. I've been doing this too long. You kids and you fancy things. Yeah, built-in editor. Yeah, for the most part, the built-in editor is fine. You know, the question is whether or not, like, you know, it gets into a funky state like it almost did, right? Where we had to quit out in order to reset up the library for the GDNS resource, right? But, alright. What am I doing? What am I thinking about? Yes, so, we got the hello world going. We're starting to integrate the very beginnings of Rust into our Godot game engine project here. But our goal eventually, at least for this integration, was to replace our resource here, our dude resource. Right? That's what we're looking to do. So we're going to define a resource, maybe do a little bit of data modeling with Rust. And the reason that we want to do this is that, if you'll notice, like, I can't go into... So if I went into the title screen, for instance, and I was like, yo, title screen, yes, I would like to export this var, and I would like to export it as a dude, please. Yeah, export hint isn't a resource type. Like, what do you mean it's not a resource type? Of course it's a resource type. It extends resource right here. Right? So it's just like... It's super just... cringy in terms of, like, how it doesn't want to support its, you know, resources that you define in GDScript. You know, with these sorts of export vars to do the right thing. So now, instead of doing the right thing, right, if I wanted to, so you know, people don't need to do one-line signal handler. You can connect the signal to emit signal. I don't know if I follow. I was under the impression that you did a declare, and then you did the emit. Right? One-line signal handlers. Oh. Okay, I think I see what you're saying. It's inside of here where I basically connected a button or something to the make character, and then it did that. Okay, so you can just connect the signal to emit signal. So I think what you're saying then is that rather than do what I did here, right? I've got this make character signal. So then I can come into to-do, right? I should be able to come in here. Is this the one that I want? Is this the... Right? This is the title screen GD. This is where we were just messing around, where I was showing that you know, you can't just expose the resources that way that you'd like. So we're gonna come in here to title screen. Right, 2D into our new character button, right? And right now we've got under node pressed. Okay, so what you're saying is I could do something else, right? Edit that. So receiver method. If you edit that, you can just set the receiver method to Okay. I think I get it. What do you want? A signal? String? Here's a string. Oh no, extra. Alright, just add that maybe and bind. Connect. Alright, I can hit a 5. Looks like it still works. That's pretty funny, yeah. It gets rid of a lot of empty, sort of boilerplate, trashy sort of things. Yeah, that is neat. That's a good tip. Thank you very much. What is this? Bumfuzzle Games. Do you stream as well? Maybe I should be following you and getting some tips. Ah. Alright. See, as soon as I try to upload anything, it just dies. Yeah, that's how things are sometimes. Depends on where you live and, you know, what you got around you and stuff, and a bunch of other factors. Alright. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, so yeah, so the hope is that with a Rust resource for our dudes, right? Then we can put them inside of here, and Godot will use it, and then everything could be good there. And that's just kind of like an entry, sort of a foray, right? And see, because it says invalid export type, only built-in and native resource types can be exported, right? So if we defined it in Rust, then theoretically it should be exportable, right? Which could be helpful then in terms of, like, you know, I'm gonna load up a guy, he's gonna be in there, we're gonna give him these stats, I'm gonna drag this resource over there, you know, set that sort of stuff up. Keep things easy for ourselves. Oops, that was undesired. There we go. Alright. Yeah, sweet. Alright, so yes, we have very successfully gotten the very intros of connecting Rust to our Godot game. Very cool. I think next time I'm on, hopefully we will try to get a resource connected. See if we can't export it properly. That'd be nice. And we're going to see just how far we can get in terms of using the Rust data modeling, which I greatly prefer to the GDScript data modeling. You know, see what we can do with that. Alright, but until then, you know, I'm Inigmas, and working on Apocalypse Road Trip. Thank you, Bumfuzzle Games. Now, good night. See you guys later. See ya. I should... Alright, good night, Wolfborn. Good night, Programmer. Surprising to see you still awake. Alright, good night.